We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
Welcome to the Lion's Den.
Ooh.
That's it. That's all I got. Welcome to
that
the
was
Lion's
really
Den.
fun.
Welcome to the Lion's Den. Welcome to the Lion's Den. Episode number
53.
53. Are you sure?
50. I thought we did 53. Who gives a shit? Welcome back to 53 or 4.
One of the episodes. Welcome back to the episode that's after 50, before 55.
Nice.
Keep listening to us on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe, rate, review, leave a 5-star rating, leave a really fun, crazy, goofy,
Crazy,
sexy,
Sexy.
something
review,
zany.
and we will get it read here on the pod. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell.
Bing.
Bing,
Oh,
so you know
show
that
off.
there's a new deputy. I'm in a mood today. And as always, patreon.com/the Lions Den Pod
Nice.
for all your members only content. Did I cover it?
Yeah.
Did it. You wanna
It's a
hear
good
a
review?
pause, by the way, too.
I know you want to hear a
Because
review?
you were searching there for
Yeah.
a second.
I've been losing my words. I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, go ahead and
This is from Jojo Del Rose. The subject line is "rawr." Come into the den and listen to the hilarious musings of a bargain basement geriatric McSteamy, a blue-eyed, sexually ambiguous heartthrob, and
ambiguous.
wait a
Will.
minute. Can we go back to what I am?
What the fuck is he?
You're a bargain basement geriatric McSteamy.
Jesus.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I
That
actually
sounds
don't know.
terrible.
really bad.
Well, they call him
Geriatric
yeah.
is like old.
Yeah.
I'm older than you guys, but I'm not an old
You're
man.
not old,
Oh.
man.
But he's also sexually ambiguous, so it's like
Yeah, I'm a little gay, I guess. I could take that for the steamy blue-eyed comment.
Man.
And then, and then they should say, and Will.
Nice.
This podcast will make you cry laughing and laugh crying. Subscribe now and help save Brittany.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Nice.
Thanks.
She posted another yellow shirt picture.
Dun.
Dun,
And
dun, dun.
everybody sent it to me.
Really?
She said,
So funny
yeah,
that that's
so many people are sending me people doing this. This guy needs your help
Oh.
too.
really
Oh yeah, I'll send him to you. I
love
put him
it.
on my Insta shit. I'll send it to you.
on your Insta shit.
On my Insta shit. Got my Twitter back. Did we talk about that?
Yep.
I think we did on the last one.
Got it.
But you know what I want to talk about that you brought up in a group text we have of comics that pissed me off that I didn't notice?
What?
TikTok on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't open the app because I don't want to be fucking annoyed by shit that's just bursting sound in my face of
Yep.
dancing, and now it's
We-
on fucking Instagram.
and
Reels.
And it's all of the things that were annoying about TikTok are this. It's all the same. Just hot girls shaking their ass, lip syncing to bad lyrics. It's bad.
Yeah. Instagram Reels.
But
when
you
you
gotta
brought
do
it
it.
up, I was like, what is he talking about? Then I
Reels.
scrolled and I went,
Reels.
Real.
this is so fucking annoying.
Also bad name.
Yeah, Reels is
Call,
not great.
call it click clack.
Click clack.
Click clack.
We
TikTok.
gotta know it.
Such
Click
a
clack.
such a fuck you to TikTok.
TikTok.
But yeah,
Zigzag.
they're getting rid of.
Zigzag?
Apparently, they're getting rid of the old TikTok because of they don't want to support a company, a Chinese-owned company.
Okay.
Donald Trump got bullied
Oh boy.
on there
Great.
and
That's great.
played like a trick-ass bitch.
They're only
so he
10
doesn't
years
want-
ahead of us in technology, so it's good. Let's piss them off.
Yeah, great.
Why don't you just call it KitKat?
I did. Yeah.
Kit Cot.
Yeah, like TikTok.
You're reversing the. Yeah.
KitKat.
Kit Cot.
Like a dyslexic TikTok.
Yeah.
Kit cut.
Huh.
That's
Like if you're gonna
terrible
rip
idea.
somebody off, just rip
That's
it
a
off.
Yeah.
Terrible idea.
So it's called Reels. So it's
Reels.
not actually like TikTok on it. It's their version of TikTok, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like how Instagram, they took Vine, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Huh.
they started doing videos after when Vine blew up.
Yep.
And then now they're just doing what TikTok is doing. So now TikTok will be
Smart.
gone. Of course.
People
it's
love
a,
that.
It's a play.
You
What do you call
dominate.
it? Medium. People love that thing. But you could do kind of all the things where you could edit the video, kind of like Vine was back in the day, where you could add text. You could do pretty much all the stuff you could do
Yeah.
on Insta Story, except you could do multiple.
And apparently, I think you can get discovered,
clips.
like how TikTok, like you have a thing, you can have a thing blow up on TikTok. I think with Instagram Reels, it's the same thing. Like
Huh.
you go on your Explore page, I think you can some shit can pop.
Really?
But Reel,
Some chicken pop. That's cool.
maybe. But I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. I don't fucking know.
Realsy?
Do I have to get Reels or is it already on my Instagram?
already-
Dude,
already
you
on
should
there.
be.
Why are they
you
calling him the
should- listen to me,
geriatric?
let me
I'm
tell
the
you something.
fucking one.
You should be Reels and stay Reels, dude.
Stay Reels, cuz?
Stay Reels.
Kit
Stay
Kat.
Reels. Kit Kat. Click clack.
Speaking of staying Reels, terrible segue. You just told me about this. We got to talk about this. Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, they're banning Kindergarten Cop from a movie festival in Portland. Let me This
I
shit.
couldn't believe this when you said it.
Yeah.
It sounds so absurd.
Because it is.
It's absurd times.
The 90s comedy flick Kindergarten Cop has been axed from an Oregon film festival after protesters chimed in claiming the movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger glorified police traumatizing children and even compared it to the blatantly racist 1915 silent movie Birth of a Nation. I don't know if you guys know the history of Birth of a Nation.
Probably very
It's an
offensive and racist.
extremely offensive, racist movie
of course.
about what white people wanted to consider the birth of the nation. It's a horrible.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that
but-
was in the pitch for Kindergarten Cop. They go, think
Yeah.
Birth of a Nation.
Yep.
And fucking Home Alone. I forgot
Compared
what
to
Kindergarten
Birth
Cop
of a
came.
Nation, it's not a tumor.
Yeah. That guy.
But yeah, they say it's glorifying. It's pro cop. So what some people are saying, and if that's the case,
It's fucking fine to be pro cop, just not the shitty ones that
Yeah.
kill black people.
so how many great movies were there? Like 48 Hours, Nick Nolte and Eddie
Yes.
Murphy.
If you're gonna start banning movies, I mean, it's
It'd
like
be hilarious, by the way, to get arrested for that. What are you in
Yeah.
for, Kindergarten Cop? What'd you do? I said, fuck it, dude.
Yeah, bought a
My
fucking
dad
ticket.
was my dad's dad was in Prohibition. It was a bootlegger, and I play banned movies in my basement.
Yeah.
Kindergarten Cop. That sounds creepy now.
Also,
And I molest kids. Too.
Also, Will and I were saying, what are they banning it from? Like, it's not in theater. I guess it was playing at a film festival.
like ban it from Redbox.
First of all,
Yeah.
what film festival is playing that movie?
yeah,
I know they ran out of new shit.
Right. Also, ban Kindergarten Cop 2. It was terrible.
Yeah. There you go. That
was
was
he in the sequel?
Dude, I think it was Dolph Lundgren and Bill Bellamy. If you look it up, Kindergarten Cop 2.
Bill Bellamy. That's a
Bellamy.
handsome man, huh?
Bellamy.
Sorry,
Bill Bellamy.
Bellamy. I think it was. Kindergarten Cop 2. Will's still learning how to type. Boom. Let's see.
I'm a good typist.
Type yost.
Yeah, Bill Bellamy, I think. Yeah.
And Dolph Lundgren, right? And if you guys know who Dolph Lundgren is, he was the Russian boxer in Rocky 3 that killed Apollo Creed.
That's right.
Michael B. Jordan's dad in the movie.
Yeah, that's how you have to relate to the kids
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Michael B. Jordan's dad. in
Michael B.
Creed.
Jordan's character in Creed is the son of Apollo Creed, who was the star of the Rocky movies 1, 2, and 3. And in and in Rocky 3, they did a fundraiser fight. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to talk about this in a minute too.
Charity fight? No.
Yeah, no.
A promotional fight?
Yeah, promotional fight. Publicity. It was a publicity stunt.
fight. Yeah.
And they took the boxer from Russia and brought him over here to America, and Apollo Creed, thought it was staged, and they were just going to be just kind of doing a publicity fight, fundraiser, and the Russian boxer took it seriously and knocked his ass out and killed him.
whoa.
Killed
Guy
him
was
in the
all
ring.
jaw, dude. Have you never seen Rocky 3?
No, I only saw the first.
Or was it? It was 3, right?
3 or 4, I forgot.
Too many.
No, 4. Rocky
4?
3 was Mr. T.
Oh, yeah. That's when you
So
just
Rocky
searching.
4.
That was a good series.
I mean, ban fucking Rocky.
Right.
Ban that for that weird scene of him and pinning the girl to the wall and shit. Like, ban that. Remember that whole scene where he was
No.
kind of
No,
like
what are you talking about?
in Rocky? Yeah, he
The
like
original
yes,
1970.
yes.
When
there
did
was
he
the
pin a
scene
girl to a
when he
wall?
was like trying to he like was like a very kind of a racy thing with like a girl. He like what's the fuck's her name? Who's he? yell out?
Adrian!
Adrian. Yeah, there's a whole scene with him and like he's like shoving her around and shit like in
Oh,
a sexual way.
really?
I
don't
do not
remember
remember
Ban
that at
fucking
all.
that and not Kindergarten Cop.
I don't remember that scene. But
Or don't ban any of them.
Yeah,
Jesus.
don't ban
Will.
No, but I'm saying
fucking
if you're
idiots.
gonna like
Right.
ban something
ban
that's
shit
like
that needs to be banned. Kindergarten Cop is a giant man with a weird accent saying it's not a tumor and playing around with a bunch of children. But yeah, they're trying. That's, in my opinion, it's a distraction.
What'd you just type in?
I'm trying to find the scene.
I just remember him being super shy and like playing with birds and shit.
Yeah, he was a bird guy, and she was really shy with those bag glasses.
She was kind of a
I
fucking...
don't I just want to know if you want me to fuck you right now, Adrian. Don't leave it. Don't leave. I ain't no bum.
Can I be honest?
come
I don't
on.
know
Can
how
I
he
get
fell
any
in her.
props on that?
I thought it was great.
No, I thought
Thank
it was great
you.
too.
This is gonna be a little controversial, but I don't know why he ever fell in love with her. She was kind of stuck up.
Oh, the pet shop lady?
Adrian, like even when they got married, she still didn't act like she loved him.
Oh, I'll never get. We when we were
Such a
watching the
moody.
I watched Rocky 4, the Russian one, whatever.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Is it Rocky
Yeah,
4?
I don't know. I've seen
Type
the
in,
first one.
Yeah, but
Rocky.
Okay, all right, easy.
When I
Easy,
ask
huh?
you a question, I'm not asking your brain. I'm asking your fingers to ask the computer.
I'll just go like this. What's the question? Rocky.
I'm not asking your brain.
4.
4. Wait, I think this one's 4.
Quattro. Yeah, that's it. So we watched it in the movie theater, and a bunch of us went. What we used to do was a bunch of us, 15 of us or so, we would buy one ticket, and the one guy would go in and open the back door, and we would all come in.
Oh, that's so Long Beach.
Yeah, and we were all in the movie theater. There was a big scene where it was after Dolph Lundgren's character, Ivan Drago, that was his name, killed Apollo Creed. Rocky wanted to get him revenge, so they set up a fight in Russia. So he was going to go train in Russia to fight the guy who killed his best friend.
Yeah.
And there was this whole dramatic scene where she doesn't want him to go, and he's like, I want to go, and they're having an argument, and it ends with that one loud thing that she yells, and she goes, "You can't win!" Right?
She never had his back.
Well, listen, in the movie theater, we're all in there. You can't win. Somebody in my group goes, ha ha, just starts cracking up. It's not a funny part of the movie.
Yeah.
Those
All
are the
of
best.
us lost it, but yeah, that's how did we get on? Oh, because Kindergarten Cop too.
Because of Kindergarten Cop. This is what happens. It's ADD conversation.
yeah, we have
with
problems. We have
focus.
problems, but yeah.
By the
they
way,
got-
speaking of just ADD, Dolph Lundgren. Lundgren?
Lundgren, I think.
Lundgren?
Yeah.
You know, he's like a rocket scientist
Really?
in real life. Yeah, look it up. This could be a Brent fact.
Rocket science.
Well, he has something like, yeah, he's a genius or something.
He's a great
Dolph,
actor.
You know.
He played He-Man in the Masters of the Universe.
I remember when he was on the Tonight Show with Conan, I had to walk him as a guest, and his legs were odd, but he's very
Did they
handsome.
bend in?
Yeah, they kind of bowed out a little
Oh,
bit.
out. So he
Yeah.
had bow legs, not inward legs.
But it just seemed like he had fallen off a skyscraper and tried to land on his feet.
Yeah.
And then they put him back together as best they could. Because when he would walk, it was like so handsome, but he was. I hope he doesn't know I said that.
If he's listening, that's a good thing.
If he's listening, that's awesome.
Said nothing.
Fine. Yeah, I don't even know how to even look. Genius.
Just type in
One of the
Dolph
first ones
Lundgren
is
scientist.
what
or
is
something.
Dolph Lundgren's IQ?
Yeah,
So clearly
click
he's
that.
something.
Scientist or something.
I don't know.
Scientist? Oops. Dolph Lundgren received a degree in chemical engineering
Oh,
in
that's
the
right.
early 80s. He's a black belt.
No, he's like a biochemical engineer. He has something awesome.
You said it.
Yeah, it's the Royal Institute, and then he also got another degree. Those from really good schools.
Master's degree from University of Sydney. So he's
He's a smart
a
cookie.
smart guy. Is Dolph Lundgren a genius? I mean,
Don't care.
yeah.
Yeah. With a 160 IQ.
160
Jesus.
IQ.
Whoa.
Full scholarship to
That's
MIT.
almost as much
See?
as mine.
There you go.
Chemical engineering. Yeah. See, I wasn't wrong.
Nice.
Wow. So you know your shit about Dolph.
What's
Lundgren.
that? The list of 8 celebrity geniuses. I want to see that. I'll be on it. I should just lie. You got to put shit out into the world and lie. I should say I was like a fucking spy or
Do
something.
you remember the last time you took an IQ test? What your score was?
Yeah, they just said it just said see me after class.
Mine said
Burn.
incomplete.
So Reggie Jackson, Celebrity
Yeah.
Genius 1.
wow.
Madonna,
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I don't.
That's my girl.
Steve Martin.
She's
Oh,
actually
yeah, I
kind
can
of funny.
see that. Have you ever heard him
Yeah.
play the banjo? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino is I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a genius filmmaker.
James
Oh,
Woods.
this guy. He's a nut. That guy's such a crazy
James
person.
Woods.
Full Trump supporter. but he's like
180.
yeah, 180.
That's a
Jeez.
lie.
Then we got Dolph Lundgren, our boy.
160.
He looks good.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, I know
Nolan
this.
Gould.
Yeah,
Who's that?
he's
Kid
from
from
Modern
Modern
Family. He's the
Family?
dumb kid in Modern Family. He's Mensa.
He plays a dumb kid. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
He's what?
Mensa genius.
Was
It's
that?
where if you have a genius IQ at a certain age, they pay you to do shit. They give you money. It's Mensa.
Mensa's an organization.
Yeah, type in Mensa.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
just
Mensa's
said. No, it's
an
Mensa.
organization
Mensa.
of high IQ.
Mensa is the largest. And
Obviously,
oldest
we
IQ
are not in it.
society.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know what it is. And by the way, did you
Couple of
notice how I had to
idiots.
add swears? I go fucking,
You know, the fucking
genius
it's
shit.
the one that starts with an M and ends
Yeah.
with an Ensa.
They
Come
give
on.
money for fucking big-headed white kids to do genius shit. I don't know.
All right.
I just saw that one kid down there. That's why I said that.
We got. Oh, that's it. Wait, that was just 7. Those are the 7.
Those are them.
Those are them.
Nice.
Yep.
Said 8.
I went down a rabbit hole. Not a rabbit hole, but I started reading about Ellen Degeneres. Apparently, you guys, Ellen Degeneres is a bitch.
I didn't know. First off, I'm just gonna.
She's a bitch.
I'm gonna disclaimer this. I don't know enough information, so you can fill me in on it.
She's a bitch. Here's-
but
here's
just
what
from
I'm gonna
the,
say right now.
but it's not
She's
illegal
a
to be a
bitch.
bitch, though.
She's a fucking bitch, dude.
I mean, okay, working at Warner Brothers, we work next door to Ellen.
I know
and
where her production. I had a general meeting there. I went in for the meeting, and I was told, if you see her, don't look at her, don't acknowledge her, don't talk to her. She don't like people. And I thought in my head, you know why? She's a bitch.
Jesus, I didn't know you hate.
Wait, also,
Here's-
I don't remember. That happened?
Yeah.
Literally, they told you that.
Well,
Yeah.
here's it. Can I just say, devil's
Yeah.
advocate here? They used to say the same thing about Conan to interns, and Conan one day is doing using the audience members or the interns as audience members for a bit for rehearsal, and the interns wouldn't look at him, and he goes, "What is this? Why aren't you looking at me?" And they said, "We were told not to make eye contact with you." Da da da. And he goes, "Okay."
Someone
All
was
right. He
playing
goes,
a joke on
he goes, I've heard this rumor. No, that's been for 15, 20 years from New York to Conan in L.A. Somebody, it just circulated. They created the idea and he didn't know. And he goes, I've been hearing this rumor since New York. That's true? Who else here has been told not to look me in the eyes? And all the interns raised their hand. He goes, guys, you can look at me.
They all raise
okay?
their hands like this.
So I've heard that about Ellen, where you weren't allowed to talk to her if you're
You're
a PA
not.
and all
I
that
was
shit.
told,
Like,
don't acknowledge her
Yeah.
presence. And I'm like, why though? And they're like, well, because she's a bitch.
Here's my thing with it, though. I don't know enough info. I know
Ellen
there's
is a
stuff
bitch.
about.
Ellen is a bitch. Ellen is a bitch. Sorry.
I mean, I didn't know you were so.
You're a bitch, girl, and you got too far because you don't want people looking at you. You can rely on your own man's money, bitch. A producer who worked on Ellen's talk show has claimed the host is a kiss ass who only likes famous people. What a bitch. I'm having so much fun with this. Hedda Muscat has been making headlines all week thanks to a series of interviews about her time working on the first season of The Ellen Show in 03. We'll see, in her defense, in Ellen's defense, maybe she was a bitch in 03.
Oh, Jay.
And now she's no longer a bitch.
I don't know enough about it. I mean, all I could say is it's not illegal to be a bitch, and so it's weird to cancel somebody.
I don't
like,
think they're saying it's illegal.
Well, they're trying to cancel her, and I'm like, okay, so she's the first boss in the world that's not nice.
Yeah.
Like, get over it, generation. Like,
She was
fucking,
not friendly with people. Oh, canceled.
Well, I think with
That I
Yeah,
noticed.
that's what I hate. Is this
The
cancel
only
shit.
people that she was friendly with were A-list movie stars. Cancel that bitch.
I think
She's a big kiss ass. She's a star. You know what? What does that even mean?
No, she's got to play the game.
I think people are also upset because they feel like they got tricked because her whole mantra is like, be kind, be a good
Well-
person, let's dance, and then behind closed doors she's like, fuck you. It's like,
Well, a
I
couple
feel like
stories
people
I
probably
heard.
are. That's my theory.
A couple stories I heard was that when they first started the show, Ellen made a huge point of saying, you guys, this is a happy place
Yeah.
for laughing and smiling and blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And apparently that changed over the years. And there's one story that I heard where there was a meeting where one of her producers was just laying into somebody, like
Oh, I read that.
uncomfortably, like
Like
going
yelling,
off
like
on somebody.
red-faced yelling.
And
Wow.
Ellen in the room, instead of going, oh, okay, come on, settle down, giggled
Yeah.
and laughed about it.
Huh.
And said, well, someone's got to be the bad guy.
Now, is it
and thought it was funny and shit.
Is it her or is it her producers? Because I keep reading stuff about producers
yeah,
being
that's
bad.
that's the thing that would suck for Ellen if she's not a major robo bitch. Is
Robo bitch. I'm gonna use that now.
if she's not,
because all I keep hearing, like I've heard
Because if
something
she-
about
if-
sexual misconduct and
which is
racism
Producers, yeah, from the
from producers, but
Right.
that's not her, or is it
But I
her?
think they look at it as like she's
she's
she
the
went
boss,
the other way.
which is fucking sucks for her.
Yeah,
Because
if she
because
didn't do anything,
if
yeah.
they're doing it and they're keeping it a secret from her,
Right.
that bitch has got to fucking figure it out. That
Yeah.
bitch.
I mean, it does. Honestly, it does start at the top, though. I've worked for certain
Well-
companies I won't name where the boss was a tyrant, and it just trickled down to like then my boss was a tyrant.
I'm
but
not a tyrant.
But like at Conan, everything was great because him and Jeff Ross, the producers, were fucking nice, good people. And so that trickled down to my main boss was a great person. And then that boss, great person. I've just noticed when it starts at the top, like somebody's
Yeah.
mean, then that person takes it out on the person they could take it out
Right.
on. And then it just trickles
But
down.
also, what happens is certain
So
bosses.
there's that, I said.
Certain bosses hide behind
Ah,
their
yeah.
power and say, I don't know what's going on here. You got to like, in other words, I worked for this company I worked for when I was younger. My dad was the VP of it, but he wasn't the owner. And the owner, he would walk around like he was this just nice old eccentric man, and he would come in tinkering and have the nicest, sweetest things to say. And it's out of my hands. Turns out he was an evil piece of shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he did that shit on purpose, and he wouldn't take responsibility. But all joking aside, I don't know about. I mean, I know I called her a bitch a lot.
A lot.
Robo
I don't
bitch
know
should
if I
be a
call her
T-shirt
a
though.
bitch
I love
that
Robo bitch.
But apparently she's a bitch.
I mean,
No,
I have
but-
heard that before, but
But if these things were happening without her noticing it, and I could see people going, if you tell the boss, you're fucking done.
oh yeah.
So maybe she wasn't aware of this stuff happening. When you hear the stories about her being in the room and giggling when someone's getting their ass handed to them, that's
Yeah,
kind of shitty.
That's weird.
Yeah, because she's the boss. She sets the tone.
Yeah.
probably, for the
Yeah.
She
show.
sets the tone. But
And
yeah,
that's kind of it's like the last 2 weeks of the Tonight Show with Conan could have been a very bitter, cynical time.
and this producer Muscat or whatever her name is, Muscat, she may be a bit disgruntled because she was fired.
Oh yeah,
She was let go.
that's possible.
Wait, what were you saying about the Tonight Show?
Well, those last 2 weeks, it was Conan came into the production meeting, and he never had to come to those meetings. And he goes, "Look, guys, we have two options here. We can be cynical, and we could be pieces of shit, and we could be angry, or we could realize that we have a great opportunity that everybody's watching, and we could treat these last 2 weeks as the best 2 weeks of work we could do as a group. And I love you guys." And it just set the mood so nobody was all moody about losing their job or being shitty. It's just that's what it is. It starts at the top. If somebody sets a trend that it's going to be this, then people fall suit. I think.
They're
I
the
get
captain.
but I get uncomfortable with people when you hear the stories of, okay, Ellen's gonna come in now, but when she comes in, apparently a lot of guests were told that you have to compliment her in the interview.
Oh,
It's really weird.
You got to compliment her.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
All hear say, but some celebrities are coming forward saying, yeah, it sucked over there, including
oh, Brad Garrett was on. Thanks
Brad
for
Garrett.
the lights, Brad.
Oh right.
Brad
He did
Garrett.
say
Was,
so.
yeah, Brad Garrett chimed in on Twitter, and
Our boy.
Yeah, it's our boy.
I've known him for so long. He's not a liar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a sweet guy too. He
He's
sent these damn lights right away. He's a
Not
man of his
liar.
word.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he is somebody that's credible to me.
Right.
So he corroborated it. He was like-
Corroborated it. Said it was.
Don't use those words.
Said
that
it
I'm
was
gonna
known.
mispronounce.
He goes, that's old news. He
Corroborate.
basically said, yeah, that's a known thing. It's old news. It's how it is over there. But yeah, when I hear the things of like, okay, you're going to sit down in this chair and she's going to interview you, but you have to compliment her.
Why would you want that?
That's also like. Sorry, to
See,
use
I'm
Conan,
such a
but
piece of shit that I would get banned. I would get canceled because I would go, oh, okay, yeah, no problem. And then during the interview, I'd be like, hey, Ellen, I was told to compliment you. So, holy shit, you got amazing ears. I'd be like that. you
that's
know what I
kind of
mean?
funny. That would be kind of
Your
great.
ears are incredible. You look like a car with the doors open. And
Oh, she was.
cancel me, bitch.
I'll say though, like even at the Conan show,
Always knocking shit over.
when we would have we'd have guests on, their publicists would give a list of things like they need water this way, they need red M&Ms or whatever the fuck, this
Yeah,
and
those
this and this,
stories,
and then you get them alone. So all of a sudden now, because of the image that these PR people have created of somebody I haven't met, I'm already scared to meet the motherfucker. And then the second
Yeah.
they come in, they're the nicest people. And then I forgot who it was. It was somebody, I can't remember the name, but I brought it up. I don't know why, because it's me. It's the same shit where you're
Right.
like, I told to compliment you. Comics, we can't help ourselves. We're misfits. So I just went, I was told I had to do this and this and this. And he goes, what? And he goes, what does that mean? No.
Right.
And then he got really mad at his PR person.
Wow.
Like,
But
would you
you-
stop doing that? You're making me look like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, totally.
You could vouch for not knowing this shit has happened. Like with the thing with Conan, where he said,
Yeah.
well, you remember what was going on the road with your writer? And you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We would get into towns and there would be a sweater or like
Yeah.
a jersey
I needed
from the local
whatever
school
college
or
team
whatever
was
it
big
was.
there.
And Brent
Don't.
finally said, who's giving me this? And one of the clubs finally went, it's in your writer.
Yeah, and I go, I have a rider? And they
what?
go, we went to 4 stores to find this University of Florida hoodie. It's triple XL. I need a triple XL jersey from whatever college team.
Never
is the
asked
big
for
college.
it one time from
Why?
anybody.
but a triple XL.
Yeah, I can't even wear the damn thing unless I'm in an earthquake and it's my nightie, obviously. But
So wait, what's the who? What,
it was just in there. I think what it was probably like a copy and paste of some other rider
Maybe,
that
yeah.
was just sent out. And because he brought it up, like, we had to have our manager go to like 6 different stores. because then I brought up what it was the only time I went. Why do I have a jersey?
Yeah, why does this keep? Because he asked me. You're like,
that's right.
This is like a new thing. I go, really? And then so I go, ask the guy, what's up with it?
Yeah, that's right. You brought it up.
And the guy came in and Brent was like, what? And he goes, it's in your rider. Then it made sense why it was at every game.
Yeah, how many jerseys did it take for you to go, why the fuck am I getting these triple XL
But
fatty
I'm
jerseys?
going to be honest, a lot of them got left.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have no interest in this.
But wouldn't the first one be like, why is this here? Who
Well,
left this
No,
here?
because
First one was a college,
first one
I
you
think.
think, oh, that's a
Okay,
gift
maybe
because
first one,
we're the
yeah.
guests.
Yeah.
That's
But
true.
like
You're
third,
right. You
fourth?
could have.
How
I
many
just
did-
wasn't paying attention to it. I was
Well, a
trying
lot
to
of times
do.
we weren't paying attention.
Yeah, we weren't paying
How many
attention
times
to
how
it.
many hoodies? You just keep like a
No,
pile of
in the
hoodies. Like, this
beginning,
is how it goes.
honestly,
That's
I
being
just-
a comedian. You
some-
get giant hoodies.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do these gigs where the college in that town runs the town. So
Yeah.
sometimes I would just assume, oh, they're big, Gator fans here because this is the town that. So they just have jerseys
funny.
for when you get here. Like a Georgia
Yeah.
Bulldog fucking sweater.
I
so yeah, I
heard
could have
one-
said something.
And you're
that,
trying to relate to everybody like at the store. Yeah, you guys get that pretty good hoodie from
Yeah.
Florida State, huh? They're like, what?
wearing it
talking
like
about?
this. on
Brent,
stage.
why is it so big?
Why do you have to? He's like, yeah, you guys get these, right? What size was
The
yours?
fucking Fat Albert hoodies. Just they gotta take
Yeah,
home.
like what?
Hey.
I didn't know I could have a rider. That's how naive
Yeah.
I was. I didn't think I was at a position where I could have things put in
Right.
the room.
What would your ride? What would both your guys' riders be if you're fucking Prince?
Gold egg. Every town a gold egg.
Mine's very simple. Very simple.
Yeah.
I want a hamster town. You know with the
What a
tubes?
hamster town.
I want it put together, and I want two hamsters in there, one long hair, one short hair, and they better love each other, or I'm not doing the fucking gig. And there better be a wheel.
They better love each other. Mine's very simple. I want a hamster town. Somebody animate this shit. Every other podcast gets animated. Animate this fucking thing. Jay walking in to a hamster town. One short hair, one long hair. They better love each other, or I'm not doing the gig. Show's canceled tonight.
And peanut butter M&Ms.
And peanut butter M&Ms.
Just sit back in the church watching your
Yep.
your town.
Oh man, I would be very picky if it came to.
Wow,
okay,
that's hilarious.
Let's
shit.
do categories.
Hamster town.
Oh, you've heard the Eddie Griffin one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, was it a new? Is it a new pair of shoes every show or something?
Not just
Something like
shoes. A new pair of white Jordans. Either Jordans or Air Force
Crying
Ones.
from Hamster Town.
Yeah, that killed me.
It was like a bomb went off. I
That's
can't
a
believe how
t-shirt.
funny that
Hamster
was.
town.
Holy shit, Jay's Hamster Town.
One long hair, one short hair.
It feels weird to not talk about that for the rest of the episode. I'm so confused.
It's very simple. I want a hamster town.
Didn't even think about it. You said Hamster Town.
Yeah, which means
Oh,
you
Pete.
thought about a hamster town in your life.
Immediately.
When I was a kid.
I mean, you also said gold egg.
Yeah, but
you
that
said gold
he
egg
trumped mine.
Hamster Town.
Hamster town. But what got me was one long hair, one short hair, and they better love each other. Or I'm not doing the fucking show.
You, on the way over, you're like, gotta go have a Hamster Town.
They better have this fucking hamster town. And they better love each other. Or I'm not doing shit.
You know what I'm talking about? The tubes and
Yes,
shit.
of course.
Kind of.
Yeah. Some of them have like a big high thing that they can hang out
Do
on.
they?
Yeah.
Do they have that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wheels.
fuck me. Yeah. I wonder how much you could get away with on a rider, though. If you did put a hamster town
Apparently
in
a
there.
lot.
Depends on how much money you're making them.
So you're saying, well, your thing is if we were like big like,
Like
Prince.
huge.
If Prince had hamster town
Like,
in his
what would
rider,
be
you'd
your,
have to do
like,
a hamster
what would be
town.
your crazy fucking rider thing?
Hamster
Not like,
town.
yeah, well, we got his. Clearly, I fucking am the president of a hamster town.
One long hair, one short hair. How do you get a long haired
I
hamster?
can't even.
Oh fuck, that's
So,
a t-shirt.
Okay, so what else? What other things would be on your riders?
I don't know. There's no way to trump hamster town. It's like falling a headline.
Food wise, I would want in the green room. I would definitely always want macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah,
Warm, always
from,
warm.
From where? Specifically, is it like you're gonna get real shitty with it? Like,
it's got to be the best mac and cheese in that town.
The best mac and cheese in that town. Whatever place, and it don't fuck with it. Don't put anything in it.
Yeah.
Just macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, don't
you know.
fuck with it. We don't need your hybrid max.
yeah.
Definitely peanut butter M&Ms. We all know that.
I've been crying.
And salad with Bob's Big Boy blue cheese dressing and croutons.
That's not bad.
Just the salad, croutons, and the dressing. Maybe some shredded cheese on top.
If you're feeling wild,
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right.
depends if the hamsters are behaving.
Right. And I want bottled water, no soda, and Starbucks. I want a full venti iced skinny vanilla latte with Breve.
And this is at night. You drink that at night. So that's before showtime.
Yeah,
I
before
don't even know if I'm
show.
gonna, hey,
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm gonna touch it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
I just want the option.
Fuck.
Okay.
I have a headache.
Brent, what do you got?
I don't know, man. I mean,
Food wise.
food wise, mac and cheese is right up my alley.
But
But I'd want it after the show because I don't want to be tempted before the show.
I thought of another one.
Because I'd be shitting my pants probably.
That sounds great. Every show, you're just like pounding mac and cheese after. Like, that's your thing. Both of you guys are just crushing mac and cheese in your
I want
triple XL
I
90.
want a pressed tuxedo hanging.
pressed tuxedo.
Not gonna wear it.
Not gonna wear it.
But I want it there.
You want it there.
I want a director's chair with my name on the back of it.
That's kind of awesome. I'm into
Yeah.
that. I want whatever local celebrity in that town to be in my green room when I get there. Whoever it is.
Well,
It could
local
be-
celebrity.
You
What
know
do you,
what?
what do you
No.
mean by
Could
local
be the
celebrity?
ice cream
No,
guy.
if
It could
you're
be
the
The
If you're
town.
the shit though, anybody in your room.
anybody.
I want Danny DeVito in my room.
Danny, that's true.
Every show, I want
Danny
Danny
DeVito would
DeVito
be great.
in my room in character from It's Always Sunny.
He's
That's
like,
actually great.
It's all about all his hamsters.
Actually, he's such a cute little guy.
Yeah.
He's like almost like a pillow. You
Oh,
know?
he'd be
great
hanging with long hair,
That was a
short hair.
good
Yeah.
show. It was a good show.
Yeah,
I don't know.
right.
It
Yeah.
was good. Yeah, Danny DeVito's a good one. Fuck, you have
Yeah.
really good ones.
A ball
Yeah.
pit,
This is a nightmare.
bean bags, dude.
Oh yeah.
Beanbag.
Ooh,
Yeah.
massage. I want a massage. A
That's
masseuse.
that's a real thing that you can. I know. I don't know if I want to call him out, but I don't go brought his chiropractor on the road.
Oh, that's-
Who does?
I don't know if I want to say on the pod.
I know exactly who it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Who did you open for that
You
had a
can say what
chiropractor?
Yeah, it was Drew. Drew Lynch brings it. He flew his chiropractor to St. Louis, and
Yeah, well, that's
and she was
medical needed.
adjusting us between sets. It was
awesome.
Fucking
That's
great.
awesome.
Good move, Drew. I'm
Yeah,
doing
I'm
that.
down.
He
with
worries
that.
about his posture and shit, and I was like, dude, that was
But-
so cool.
Very specific. I don't want my masseuse or my chiropractor to speak English.
Yeah.
I want there to be a language barrier that we're just yelling shit at each other. I just want that. Here, I need this adjusted before I go out, and when I come back, lower back.
But then she doesn't get.
I don't even know if it's a she.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
It just could be a
Could be
person
anyone.
that has the hardest time communicating with me.
I actually like
Such a frustrating.
Yeah, my
experience.
green room's weird as shit, dude.
Danny DeVito's.
No drugs.
No,
No,
drugs.
don't need them.
I want a hamster town with a long-haired, short-haired hamsters that need to love each other, a ball pit, beanbag chairs, a masseuse that doesn't speak English,
Yep.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito from Always Sunny.
Oh, beanbag chairs.
Oh my
And
god.
then,
Macaroni and cheese.
Mac and cheese, but
salad,
don't bullshit.
Starbucks.
Iceberg
Peanut butter
lettuce.
M&Ms.
Iceberg lettuce.
Iceberg
Actually,
lettuce.
we could do an arugula mix.
Ooh,
And yeah, I'd be a happy guy.
That's kinda
slippers.
great.
By the way,
Oh,
slippers.
slippers.
Very comfortable house slippers that I can go slide into after my set and go,
Danny, can I lay on you?
I want
Danny, tell me a story.
Yeah.
3 6'4" Egyptian men to carry me to stage each show.
How do they like in a chair?
No,
Or
just
your
like
body?
I'm Jesus, you know. Just I want them. I'll give them limp
Dragging
body.
his feet?
Yeah, just.
Oh man.
And then I want them to pick me up and carry me off like fucking Chappelle in when he did the P Diddy sketch.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Then
Yeah.
that's how I end the show. Good night. And then they carry me off. And
Yeah.
what else do I want? Ooh, you know what I want? I want one of those big, just on the hamster kick. I want one of those big balls you can get in, and that's how I get home from the show.
Oh, you when you like
Yeah.
you run down the, the
hamster
bubble.
ball.
Yeah. I want one hamster ball.
Okay.
And I want everybody in the audience to have one too. You need 450 hamster balls,
wow.
and that's how we all leave
I'm just not gonna do
You know what?
in a small
Stevie-
fire.
You know what?
Yeah.
Is it? What's his name? We were just talking. Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Steve Martin used to do this thing at the Improv because it was 2 shows. So he would have everyone, he would say, we're going to go get, after his set from the first show, because they have the hardest time flipping the room,
Oh yeah.
right? Getting people out to get people in the next show. So what Steve Martin would do is he would go, now we're all going to go get ice cream. Follow me. And he would have everyone follow him out of the showroom. And he would come back around and go back into the club, and the club was clear.
Wow.
I think it was him.
I love
No,
Whoever,
it
if somebody's
is.
listening, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know, but because Kaufman used to do shit like that. But
Steve Martin did that, and I know he would do that because I remember when we tried to do that. Me, Rick Glassman, and John DeWalt when we were doing that show. I think it was Stats. Remember that?
yes,
One? And
the
Rick,
Stats is great.
Stats
San Diego.
is still, yeah,
Shout
I
out.
do the stats. Yeah.
And
Dustin
we
Nicholson
tried that.
runs it, yeah.
it was Rick was headlining, and he asked me to go with him just for the fun. And then we were trying to think of like silly bits, because he does that Kaufman stuff. So we came up with this thing where he faints on stage, and I run on stage, and I go, the only way to wake him up is to sing the Star Spangled Banner beautifully. And so then I start singing it, but then I pass out And so then I faint, and then John DeWalt, who has a terrible voice, gets
Can't
on
sing.
stage, and he goes, the only way to wake both of them up is if I, with 400 San Diegans, get up, guys, sing it horribly, the national anthem. So everybody sang,
Whoa.
and we all get up and start singing and then chanting USA. And
my
then we go, come on, we're going into the street. And we ran out the door, follow us. And all three of us are on the street. No one followed us. And then we all went to commit to the bit. Like, we have to keep running away. So we just left the entire show.
Didn't get
And no one
paid.
followed.
Yeah.
We went back finally when everybody cleared out, but we said we can't go back in now. The bid is committed, so we have to
Right.
wait till everybody leaves. But it was amazing how much power Steve Martin had to get an audience out and how little power we had to get anybody out. Nobody followed us.
Did people think when Rick fainted? Did people think he actually fainted?
Yeah, he took a nice foot fall.
Oh,
yeah, for a second. It was a
Rick
little.
is so good at that kind of stuff that a lot of times you're like,
Yeah.
is this okay? This is a bit, but is it a bit?
Oh yeah, he'll commit. When he fell asleep, when the Comedy Store was really hard, to get past there. And you do
Oh,
those
when he fell
days.
asleep on stage.
When he
and
fell asleep
stayed
on stage.
while the other comedians came up.
Yeah, and he wouldn't
laying on
leave,
stage.
and he wouldn't let go of the mic, and he pretended to sleep. It was that open mic where you're trying to get past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this whole thing, and comics are going up, and then who was it? Oh, god damn it, I can't remember his name, but he takes Rick's joke book because Rick would never do the bits in the
Right.
book, and he just starts reading some of his bits, and they're getting laughs. It was Brandon Walsh.
Yeah.
Brandon Walsh. He goes, and then he looks at sleeping Rick, and he goes, "Why don't you just do this?"
So funny.
Stage. People were pissed. He was up there for like 3 comics.
Oh, he's
And I said to him, we drove home together. I go, "What were you thinking that whole time?" He goes, "That I was being I was going to get banned from the Comedy Store." And I go,
what
"Then
a
why
s-
didn't you just wake up?" He goes, "I don't know, Brent. I just had to stay asleep."
that's insane.
Oh fuck!
Insanity.
All right,
emails?
You got emails? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that Hamster Town dude.
I'm
is
still
killing
laughing.
me.
I'm still laughing about that.
I mean, because it was just so immediate.
Hamster Town? Hamster Town?
Well, it's very simple. Hamster Town. One long hair, one short hair, and they better love each other. I'm not going on fucking stage.
I need the photo
there's the
shots
clip.
of Jason's
Yeah.
Hamster
Yeah.
Town.
I just want to see a long-haired and short-haired hamster. I want to know what that means.
I'm fucking...
Oh,
Holy
fuck.
shit. All right, let's start. Let me start from old and work our way back.
They better love each other.
Yep, they better love
or
each
I'm not
other.
going on stage.
Oh man.
Holy shit. Ooh. All right.
Find some good ones here. Fatty habit? Or we've done a lot of fatty habits lately.
Yeah, by the
Starting
way,
to the fucking fatty
it's
podcast.
not even a joke anymore. The comments I'm getting from
I'm seeing
agents and
so many,
shit.
so many. Did you see some of the photoshops of me saying you make it all eat it?
You make it all eat it, yeah.
Yeah.
The best.
Wait, go back to that. What was that Britney photo?
I know. I'm trying to find. I was just trying to look through here, but we got some Britney stuff.
What's photos?
This is from Juan.
Juan.
He said, while listening to the last episode so this is going back to kind of when we were heavy on Free Britney, so there's some old
Yeah.
emails.
Hey, I'm still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He hasn't given up.
I'm not gonna forget you, sweetie.
No, he's gonna save you.
I'm gonna save your life.
While listening to the last episode with the Rose evidence, I scrolled through Britney's Instagram and came across this post. Coincidence? I think not. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. So here's a picture of Britney. And they circled the hat thing.
Oh, interesting. After you mentioned the hat,
So
I wonder if she's listening to you, Jay.
Are those 3 hats?
yeah, 3 hats.
Maybe.
What was it? I mean, I guess when she pointed to the thing.
She's pointing at the hat
Yeah.
that there was a written message on
Yeah. All right. Well, never know.
it. Hey man.
Never
Oh,
know.
She's making.
I mean,
she just
even-
posted again in a yellow shirt, and all she said was, "I love my yellow shirts." It's almost like, don't forget this.
Wow.
Here's another one actually about the Rose too. This is from Jeff. He says, "Hey guys, huge fan of the pod and Jason's obsession with this whole Britney thing. When you guys were looking at the picture with the Rose, I noticed something I want to point out. If you look at the picture again, you see Nicholas Nickleby, which is a Charles Dickens novel. From the wiki page, the story centers on the life and adventures of Nicholas Nickleby, a young man who must support his mother and sister after his father dies. Of course, not gonna read because too long. Hey Dickens, write shorter books, right? But if you think of this in the context of Britney Spears, maybe this is a signal that she needs to support her mother and sister until her father dies. Feel free to expand. Might be reading too much into it, which is
Wow.
Jason's fault.
See what you've created?
Wow.
Interesting.
I want to see that picture that he's talking about.
I think it was the book. Remember the Gelafan hat? Remember that whole fucking thing with the old English?
with the rose.
Oh, yeah.
So it looked like that was.
Huh.
There's a book in the
You s-
background.
You see, look, we can try to pull it up here.
Is that not a link to it that he put or no?
It was the Nicholas Nickleby Wikipedia.
Nicholas Nickleby.
Great name.
I know.
What is that first post?
Yeah. Go back up. What is that?
Something about yellow.
What?
All about yellow. Yellow. It's just for
Creativity.
listeners. It's just if you go to Brittany's Instagram, it's just
Stimulating.
yellow with a bunch of words.
I
Uplifting.
smell a code. Read those comments. It's hilarious.
So-
I know.
Yellow
Yellow
key sending.
sending us signals. I mean, everybody's
Detective
just like,
Jason.
man,
Hashtag
telling you,
Detective
yeah,
Jason.
yellow's a thing.
danger. Oof.
Yep. Oof. See, wait, like go back right next to the yellow one.
The
She
yellow
just
shirt.
reposted that and said in the
Yellow's my favorite. So she's going so hard on the yellow.
yeah, she's going in hard.
So I want to find
So
the.
adorable.
Jay, you're gonna save her.
This is the picture they were talking about.
Wasn't the hat one?
And be faster, be faster.
No, I think it was the hat one.
I thought he was talking about the hat
Nicholas
one.
Nickleby, right here.
Does it say that?
Yeah, look. You see my mouse?
Oh wow.
Bottom right.
Oh,
Nicholas
whoa.
Nickleby.
Wow.
Also, I don't know how I found that immediately.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm Rain Man apparently.
Also,
Well,
why
Detective
didn't
Jason
we?
is rubbing
Couple of
off on
idiots.
you.
Yeah. So interesting point about Nicholas Nickleby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you want to read it, go for it because I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gonna be
that's like
busy
a
with my
whole.
hamsters.
Yeah, that's. Reading is like a whole thing.
Yeah, that's like words.
Someone sent in a detailed. This is Summer. She sent in a very detailed conservatorship timeline with this Jody thing. Do we want to look into this or say? Or
How detailed is it?
let's click on it.
Yeah,
and
like
see.
is it a lot of reading?
If
or
it's
is it
very detailed, we have ADD.
There's a full timeline of the conservatorship.
not one of the 8? We're not one of the 8 genius celebrities
Oh,
right
that's
now.
you can just read the bold.
Yeah, so we got this is a timeline. So we got 0708, Britney started acting erratically in public. 08, Britney was put under conservatorship.
Yep.
09, fan site questions Britney's conservatorship. 2010 to 2019, the conservatorship kept getting extended. 2019, Jamie requested to have the conservatorship extended to more states. Interesting.
Wow.
That Jamie.
She's trying to. You know why? Because she was trying to move to states where it wasn't being enforced. I guarantee that's why she wanted to move somewhere where they couldn't enforce the conservatorship, and I bet that's why he's like,
Oh, yeah. So I thought it was Jamie Lynn.
oh no, the
So
dad's
Oh.
name.
confusing. That's so fucking
Yeah.
The
confusing that they
parents,
did that.
the parents are
Yeah.
Jamie and Lynn,
That's
and they named their daughter
not-
Jamie Lynn, which is
Oh,
also
Jesus.
a form of abuse. Anyway,
yeah. So 2019 to continue. Jamie stepped down as Britney's primary conservator. 2019 still. Sources close to Britney insisted the conservatorship is good for her. And this is April in 2019. Britney completed a stay in a mental health facility. Interesting.
We should go to one of those.
July 2020. Britney's brother Brian Spears speaks
Oh,
out.
they got a brother.
So Brian speaks out. So he says she's been in this thing for quite some time now. Obviously, there was a need for it in the beginning. Now they've made some changes, and all we can do is hope for the best. Been a great thing for our family to this point, and we keep hoping for the best. And he says done the best he could given the situation he was put in.
vague.
Everyone's
Vague.
putting in a little bit, so it's very weird.
Vague.
Very vague.
It's very vague. You're being vague. It's a thing that is a thing, and I'm going to be vague about it. Vague, 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 vague.
So now in August, so this is now August 2020. This is very
Ah.
recent. Sources say Britney's family plans to speak out more against the
Against the
conservatorship.
conservatorship.
So a source told
Good.
U.S. Weekly that Britney's siblings and mom Lynn Spears are planning to give more interviews that would sway public support to end Britney's conservatorship. So Britney's lawyers aren't happy the family's going public with the comments about how she feels about it,
wonder
and she
why.
hopes for the future of being free. So its conservatorship is extended until August 22nd.
This is real. That's what I'm telling you. Her posts on Instagram are 100%, I believe, subliminal cries for help because she can't legally, under the conservatorship, just be like, yo, guys, this thing sucks. I need out of it.
Huh.
It's part of the conditions. It's one of the conditions. So she's got to go like, everything's fine and daisies and roses and books.
Daisies and roses and
white
books.
hats and
and roses.
boyfriends who look like muscle heads.
Smile.
Jeez, yeah, was that
Smile.
boyfriend? Is he a security guard or a boyfriend?
Yeah,
Smile,
jeez. Smile, you dumb idiot.
smile, or we're gonna make you go on Ellen. And if you've heard anything about Ellen, she's a bitch. Oh, interesting.
I'm
though,
laughing
right?
more like Letterman every day, I realize.
I know.
Don't say I know like that, like
I
you've
know.
been
don't
thinking
say
about
I know,
it
like
privately.
it's bothering you.
You
I know.
piece of
Fuck.
shit.
I mean, you brought it up, and when you brought it up, I said,
Yeah, but
bingo.
that was so fast.
Bingo, bingo,
and to
bingo.
yourself.
Someone sent in another timeline, but it's very similar, so we don't have to read it.
All right,
but
cool.
thanks, Samantha, for sending in another timeline.
Detective Jason, bro.
And I'll get
saw
on
that
it.
Email.
I'll get on the case immediately, you guys. Don't
all
worry
right.
about it.
He's still working on it, guys. Don't think he gave up.
We can switch gears here.
Switch gears here.
Let's do. What is this? This is from Kristen. Subject line is one place to drive in LA without traffic.
Huh.
Hi, guys. I seriously have not stopped listening to your guys' podcast. Just joined on Patreon.
Nice. Thank
Jason,
you.
Brent, and Will bring so much awesome chill to the room, and dynamics are like one of a perfectly casted TCM channel special on the end times.
What's TCM?
And what's TC?
Turner Classic Movies.
Oh.
I
at
appreciate
that.
I appreciate you guys.
Nice pull.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys bringing so much joy and normalcy to what is considered a pretty weird world right now. My question to you guys is now that LA's traffic has gone down, what is the one place or town you've been able to drive that you wouldn't have driven to before? Or what place would you have drove to that used to take you 45 minutes but now takes you 15?
None.
So
I don't
mine-
like
Yeah.
driving.
So mine was calling in a takeout order from Glendale and picked it up in Sherman Oaks in 17 minutes. Traffic
Wow.
wizardry.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's pretty amazing.
I mean, I went to Malibu and it took me fucking no time. So that was cool.
Did you go to Malibu?
Dude, that's good.
Oh, Malibu.
Where'd Jason go?
That's so good.
I don't like driving
Malibu?
anywhere ever because there's other people around. And if
Yeah.
there's hundreds of people, sucks. If there's one person, sucks. No, let me see. Driving into downtown to pick up my son and hang out with my son has been a lot easier.
It's been easier.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It is amazing though, like those early morning flights that we would take to you know, that most things in Los Angeles without traffic are only like 15, 20 minutes away. And then first time I was living here and I went to the airport at 4 a.m. when it was no traffic. It blew my mind that I'm usually in
it's
there for an
insane.
hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
I could see the valley from Signal Hill in Long Beach. You could see
No
the
shit.
valley. You could see the Hollywood sign.
I didn't know that.
And you could look at it and go, it's going to take me 2 hours to get there.
Wow. I
Really?
didn't know that,
Yeah.
dude. That's a crazy view.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where you would go hiking and shit, where you could see everything?
Yeah, Signal Hill.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
For some reason, can't picture you on a hike, Jay. Like, I feel like the whole time you'd be like,
What is that supposed to
just,
mean?
like, I feel like you'd be annoyed at a lot of things, you know?
I think a hike is
am.
perfect for his anger.
Oh, man.
You know?
I can't hike it like Runyon where there's a bunch of fucking people that
Fucking
they're not
losers.
even going to work out. They're just going to be seen. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of my way.
With
I wanna
selfie
hike.
sticks
There
and
you go.
shit.
Yeah.
But where I go in Long Beach, it's not a scene.
Yeah.
It's a city inside Long Beach. There's a city inside of Long Beach that's not Long Beach. It's completely surrounded by Long Beach called Signal Hill.
Yeah. Heard
And
of
it's
it.
literally a hill. And they have some trails there that you could hike. They're not as hard as Runyon and Fryman and shit like that,
Yeah.
but it gets the job done.
That's kind of great. Yeah, when you sent me that photo once when you and your brother on a hike, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, and from the very top, there's a park on the top called Hilltop Park. And on a clear day, you can see downtown Hollywood sign into the valley.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is cool.
There's actually a great, I don't know how to get to it, and it's a little murderish, but in Malibu, there's a great Malibu, dude. There's like a little hike where it kind of feels like, oh, I'm in heaven, because you could just see the ocean.
In heaven. Malibu. There's like Malibu hikes.
How do you do that voice?
There's a few places that I would love to do, but it's just too much of a fucking scene. Like the stairs in Santa Monica Stairs. It's like a big scene too.
I don't like scenes. Yeah.
Anywhere,
Comics-
anytime my hike is going to be interrupted by some girl stopping everything to do an Instagram photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna just.
Yeah,
kick
you gotta
somebody. I'm gonna
understand,
kick somebody in the
comedians,
head.
we don't like people.
Yeah.
So it's not really good to be around a lot of people. So that's why I always avoid the trendy places.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
You
too.
know. But anywhere I go is trendy as fuck.
I might do a hamster town just to start, like, to ease my anger. I feel like therapeutically that'd be just amazing. To just
Well, it
watch
sounds
these-
like you've been thinking about it.
Clearly.
So.
these little guys. Have you seen how they drink out the little thing?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's so fucking cute.
You know what I like about
went right back
hamsters? Hamsters, you could look at a hamster and they do what they want to do, which is they work out, they drink their water, they eat their
sleep.
bullshit, and they sleep. And that's it. There's no you never see a hamster do this.
Yeah, what am I gonna do?
Hamsters never go, oh, I'm so stressed.
Never.
They just go,
Yeah. Water. Weird food.
they don't care
looks-
about their bodies, their
Food looks
fat.
curiously the same as my shit for some reason, but I'm gonna eat it anyways.
What animals do stress?
I'm sure animals stress. They say like dogs and
Dogs,
cats
man.
can.
Dog stress. Apparently, French bulldogs have anxiety issues.
I could
So
see that.
funny.
That fucking gorilla
Yeah.
bat.
Bulldog in therapy on the chair.
Dogs stress about, like, if
Yeah,
you're.
yeah.
A lot of them stress about being in the car. A lot of
yeah.
them stress when you aren't home. You know, yeah. But
That
here's the
used
thing:
to bother me.
the main cause of animal anxiety, I believe, is humans.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't know how to be with them. You know.
It used to make me so sad when we put our dogs in the car because they would start shaking because anytime
hate
they're
a
in the
car.
car, they know it's the vets and they don't
Right.
like the vet.
Yeah.
And especially it killed me when our one dog died and Koki we'd put in the car. The last time his
talking
his
about the
brother
dog?
was in a car.
You talking about the dog you killed?
No, I didn't kill a dog.
okay.
Did he just? All right, I didn't kill anything. Shut up.
Except a dog.
I didn't.
I know, I'm
He
just fucking-
killed himself probably. Stress.
Talking about stress.
Yeah.
Stress.
Miss you, Koki.
Koki. What was the
Koki,
other one's name?
Buster.
Koki and Buster.
Classic. Buster's classic.
I like it when people give their dogs people names.
I do too.
Jack.
Oh, you like your dog.
Yeah.
Also,
And then
yeah.
I can't remember who else talking to. They had a dog named Roger.
Roger's
Ooh,
good. That's a real
funny.
Who was I just
human
talking
name.
to about that?
Roger.
Kenneth.
Oh, John Campanelli.
Kenneth.
I think had a dog named Roger. Chris's dog was named Hank.
Oh, wow, I was
But you
just
hear
thinking Hank for
you
some
hear
reason.
that a lot with male dogs, but you never hear like, "This is my dog Susan."
I like that a lot. Weird.
You know,
Yeah,
what's your dog's name? Oh, Shirley or
Shirley.
Elizabeth. You know,
Dolores,
Megan.
You guys know exactly what I want to do. It's
Panda.
Panda.
Yeah.
Panda dog named Panda.
Yeah, but people names. I would name if I had a
Panda.
panda dog. I'd name him Gilbert.
Gilbert. That's a good name.
Great name.
Gil.
Gilbert.
Yeah. Whoa.
My dad.
Imagine calling your dog Jack. What's up, man? Oh, what the fuck?
How much would that freak you out in real life? Really think about
man.
if all of a sudden your dog goes, "What? Whoa."
And you've had him for like 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Have you been able to talk about? Yes, I've had enough of your shit, and I can't do this dog game anymore. Okay, shut up. Feed me at 11:30. Pet me a little bit, then leave me the fuck alone, and then give me a treat at like 4. Other than
me a
that, I
little
don't
bit?
need this playing with my ears, all that shit you do. Sorry, Jack. Oh, you're sorry? What a fucking asshole.
And why did you bring this fucking gorilla bat in the house? I live every day in fear that he's gonna snap.
Going blind, can't see shit.
Oh, poor dog.
God damn it.
He's got foggy eyes, man.
And this fucking skin-covered dog is just attacking me at every chance he gets.
Bugsy's been a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass, literally. Bugsy got stung by a wasp in his ass.
Oh God!
Always finds a way.
Yeah, he got
Fucking
Bugsy?
get
it's like
into
a
it.
hornet.
Oh.
Stung him in his ass. It swelled up. I had to take him to I was going to take him to the vet, but then the vet said just put some topical thing on it. And then it fucking popped.
Okay.
Jesus.
So now you got
Jay.
Bugsy ass blood everywhere. All right.
I'm out.
Oh my God!
So that's what's been going on at my house. My house is ruled by my dogs.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I always like that.
Oh God.
All right, let's squeeze in a fatty habit, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an old one from Ruben. I don't know if you've
Ruben.
heard from him before.
Ruben.
Hey guys, emailed a while back. Whoops.
so mad.
Sorry. I was like, I emailed a while ago. Still haven't read it. A while back asking for advice about stand-up. So if you can ever, if you can cover that too, that would be badass.
We don't do stand-up
Get your
anymore.
shit together, Will.
How far?
Now I'm not gonna
I
read
want to
it.
know how long ago was this email when we were still doing stand
I
up.
don't fucking know. Let me look
Yeah.
it up. Let me
Here's
look-
our
let me-
advice.
stand-up
if you could
existed?
figure out how to do it, let us know.
Because now we're fucking influencers. I think we're content creators.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, that's sad actually.
Oh, well,
Dexter.
long ago, Will?
Oh, I forgot.
long?
You started with
How
Dexter.
long ago?
like a month, June. End
Oh,
of
so it
June.
was during all this.
It was during.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know.
All right, what's Ruben's question?
So
What
Ruben
is a
said,
fatty habit?
now the fatty habit. When I was in college, I used to order Domino's and get a large pizza, pan
Mm.
or hand tossed, but thin and crispy. When trying to thin down with pepperoni and bacon, and an order of 10 wings at like midnight at 3 times a week. I would horf this shit down. And breathe so hard that my neighbors probably thought I was getting laid every night. But lo and behold, I was just making love to some pizza. What I would
That's funny.
Domino's
would-
isn't bad.
what I would do to not make myself feel too bad, though, is I would run 2 to 3 miles around 11 p.m., finish around 11:30, then call in my order. It got to a point where all the drivers knew me, and the Domino's began to recognize my voice and be like, pizza and wings?
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
Wow. And then,
So he just didn't get laid in college then, huh?
Wow.
Clearly.
Just
And
ran
guess
around
what? Spent a lot of time in Plappy Town.
Plappy.
man. He was the mayor of Plappy Town.
He was the mayor of Plappy Town.
And then he says, funny story. I went to the doctor after eating like that. No shit.
Yeah.
for about a year or two to find out I had high cholesterol for my age of 20.
Wow, I wonder why.
And my non-alcoholic fatty liver will, so you don't have to look it up. It just means I have fat around my liver, which can lead to future problems when
Oh, got real. So real.
Sad.
if the person doesn't make changes like psoriasis, and then told me how to pronounce psoriasis. So I figured it out because I didn't drink at all at that point. Scared the shit out of me. So now I have learned, and I'm careful about what I eat, but the fatty still lives in me. Love hearing this. Hearing the show helps me get through my job while I drive around. Whatever.
Now I'm vegan, but I pound alcohol every night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my liver's fucked for different reasons.
Oh, wow.
Hey, at least he did it at 20,
Wow.
and not at like 33.
That's funny that they knew who he was at Domino's.
Yeah,
That's
God.
just.
Hey, Rubes, how you doing? How did you know it was me? You know.
We could hear you breathing.
We
So,
can tell that we can tell your throat's closing up from all the fat around it. So
and we're not going to do anything to stop you.
This is gonna be a good one. This is from Drew. He's the guy in Comedy at the Carlson. I remember the email
Oh,
in Rochester.
love that place.
His subject line is Mayowage. Hi, it's Drew from Rochester, New York. My fiance Kayla and I are getting married August 14th.
Oh, nice.
Wow, next week. And I mentioned before on here that we saw Brent and Jason at Comedy at the Carlson a few years back, which was actually one of our first dates after we officially started
In
dating.
the Kevin Meaney showroom. Go ahead.
Jason, do you have any tips in regards to keeping a marriage fresh and exciting, even after all the years you are together and the honeymoon phase eventually wears off?
Spend as much time apart as you possibly can. No, seriously, kind of joking. Don't be in each other's face constantly. Have your own places that you could be and have your own things that you could do. You don't have to be attached to the hip constantly, unless that's what you like and that's your thing. But I truly believe that the reason Elaine and I have lasted so many years is that I don't spend much time at home.
Hey, it's not.
No, I spend a lot of time on the road, so you get to miss each other.
Yeah, there's something to that.
There is something to that.
Absolutely.
Don't know what you got till it's gone.
And
That's not the lyrics.
Also, learn to ignore the bad shit.
Ignore the bad shit.
I don't
That's
know,
a great
man.
album.
Everybody's story's different, but just communication. It's always going to be my advice. Communication. A lack of communication is the destroyer of relationships.
Wow.
Always. Communicate.
And he says, P.S. Brent, my Lakers got it this year in the bubble.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. I mean, LeBron's playing pretty damn well. Mm-hmm. It's possible, but it's anybody's game now.
They're calling it the bubble. Why?
Because they're not allowed to leave.
Because they're in the bubble.
Yeah.
Right. The games look weird. It's almost like you're watching a video game.
Yeah, it's a
or
little
like
spacey.
a futuristic basketball game with the
like a
glass
bad
on the
sci-fi
side.
movie.
And then there's like fake people, right?
the real people, but it's
and
like
then they
in
have
Zoom.
and then they have like sports version of a laugh track.
Yeah, that's true.
They have crowds yelling defense and screaming, and
it's weird. You gotta once you get past that, you just enjoy the game. But I do miss the crowd and certain players
that's what
shine in the
sports are
crowd.
for.
It is. It's for the people.
So if we could all get our heads out of our asses, wear a mask and social distancing. It's not wear a mask or social distancing, you fucking idiots. It's wear a mask and social distance for not that long. Please, you fucking idiots.
It'd be hilarious if he was president, just being that
man.
direct. You fucking idiots.
Probably
So
get
let's.
elected.
Yeah, right.
Probably
I
work.
wish we had that.
We
That'd be
already had
awesome.
one idiot get
You
elected. so-
fucking moron pieces of shit. Get your shit
Hey,
together.
all you people need to get your fucking head out of your American asses. Okay? Stop smelling your own American farts and thinking it's the best thing you ever smell.
Your own American parts.
So we're
I
kind of
still have a headache from Hamster Town.
We're kind of what?
so we're getting towards the end, but do you guys want to pick kind of the last email or two? Like I'll give you choices.
I can't
about
see
what
that
you want.
far.
That's why I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Why don't you shut the fuck
That
up?
got me
Like,
hot.
Whoa.
I'm kidding. So we got more.
Can't just say I'm kidding after you insult me.
I know.
We have
Can I talk to you in the bathroom for a second?
yeah, sure.
Why the bathroom?
Of all the choices.
No, so he can't get
He
away.
dunked his head in the toilet like a bully.
What if he came out and I got my ass kicked back to the toilet?
Soaking wet.
Jason!
Ah, that didn't go the way I thought it was going to go.
I'm holding the shower head. That came off earlier. Anyways, so we have a bunch more fatty habits.
Oh, boy.
Bunch of
I
those.
love that. I love that people are being honest with us. Makes me feel less shitty.
We have some ghosts stories,
Can we hear a ghost story?
or whatever this something about penguins.
Well, that's intriguing. What about
So,
penguins?
and one or two comedy questions. What do you guys want?
No comedy questions.
What are you in the, yeah, comedy questions are going to depress us.
Yeah.
Not that we're, mad that you're asking comedy questions, but we just, right now it's still so hard to have the answers because we can't do it. I really want to talk about something for a minute, but I found myself losing my words as I'm getting older. Like I'm forgetting words and sentences.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything should I be concerned? Am I getting Alzheimer's? Am I getting
No,
dementia?
I think honestly, it's just because it happens to me too. I think because we don't have the routine of what we do, our career.
Right.
We're
doing
where we
this.
speak for a living, but I mean, like every night we're speaking to groups of people. I think we're
Like I'm
kind of
having a
losing our
conversation with
shit.
somebody, and I wanted to, and I was thinking of, I was trying to use the word offensive, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the word offensive, which was weird. And this is a recent development for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I kind of
Goes
want to
back to
take
that
back.
geriatric comment that somebody said earlier.
Well, I kind
Geriatric
of want to take it back.
fucking-
Also, I'm not a doctor, so maybe it is something.
I was thinking of
just
like
immediately
ginkgo
went, no,
biloba.
you're
What's
fine.
that? What's that mind bullshit? Ginkgo biloba, brain food.
Ginkgo biloba. or
Yeah,
something?
whatever.
Isn't that like fish oil? Isn't that brain food or
Yeah,
something?
fish oil.
Maybe
Dude,
stop
I just
taking
don't
the
want
fucking laxatives.
But I just
start there. I don't
no,
know.
it's all
No,
natural
no,
though.
no.
We're
The
doing
plappies
herbal.
are good. They're
Plappies
herbal.
are
You're
helping
just
out.
shitting your words out.
Yeah.
Hey, don't talk to us about our laxatives.
Really?
Okay, we do what we do. You do
We're
what you
shit-
do.
We're regular, so don't be jealous.
After the episode, it's just
The thing is with fish oil is I don't like the taste or smell of fish.
Yeah.
And there are certain things that when you take them, you don't taste. But then there's that weird like back of your throat,
Yeah.
back of your nose after
I know.
taste.
fish are you eating?
No,
Dude,
not fish.
Oh,
official
the oil.
pill.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's really hard for me. But maybe I've noticed that Rogan was doing a TV commercial for like some brain candy bullshit that they.
Well, maybe we'll look at brain candy.
I don't know. It's like a pill that they're taking. That's
He's always taking some shit.
for his brain. Maybe I
Yeah,
should do
it's
that.
working.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll take that.
I'll text
All
him
right.
after.
Sorry, but what do we want to?
What do you guys want? So we got ghosts, fatties, penguins. What are we thinking?
Man,
These
what are
the
we
types
talking
of-
about?
Adults.
this
We're
show?
adults.
Ghost.
What do you-
Hey, we're a comedy podcast.
Jesus
God damn it, we're a
Christ,
feel-good,
ghost.
fun
Or
podcast.
just an etc. one. What, I mean, what
Now we got Hamster Town. I mean,
Yeah.
we literally,
Can't wait.
we're adults.
Oh,
Can't wait.
man.
You're
Can't
a
wait.
father.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the emails. So you guys
Oh,
want?
fuck. I don't know, man.
kinda
I got a
been-
headache.
I'm kind of into a ghost story.
Yeah, I'll do a ghost story.
Yeah.
This is from John. Ghost at work.
Oh.
Nice and short too.
Yeah, that's.
Sup, dudes. So I used to work at this warehouse for a couple of years. I mean, already so haunted. Every now and then, I would see what looked like a person walking in the aisle next to me. Of course, when I go to see who it was, no one was there. One night, I locked up my area when I saw a guy walk from the back aisle and into my desk area. Keep in mind, it's 7 p.m. and I'm the only one in the whole place. I unlock
God.
it and run back with my fists up like an old-timey boxer to find that no one was there.
Come on, Spectre.
Yeah, I wasn't the only one. Come on, Casper. I wasn't the only one to see it, too. Coworkers would say they thought it was me in the aisle when I wasn't even there. Carts would be moved when I came in the morning. Ghosts are super real.
Well, I got to.
That's so validating when someone else sees it because you
Yeah.
feel like a fucking crazy
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
No, guys, promise it was. And everybody's like, bro, it was your shadow, dude. It was the wind. But when you got other people going, oh shit, we saw it too. That's really fucking.
And I got to applaud him for going towards it because the second anybody was walking into my office, I go, I'm
Oh
fucking
yeah,
quitting.
asshole
Yes.
closed.
Bye.
Chin down and running. And saying this. No.
You don't know what you look like. That's so funny. Do that again.
God, I'm ugly. We get the most unattractive.
Oh, there's
Back
a lot
to the
of
old ugly paws.
I know. Fuck.
Oh.
It's a compliment, I think.
Oh yeah, speaking of, that was just something we said that we never followed through
Yeah,
with.
right.
Ugly paws, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, people been hitting me with ugly.
We
paws.
got ugly
I know
paws.
we didn't commit to it.
I had a
We
few
will
people-
though.
It's because we're insecure.
I know, but
I'm
I
tired of looking at ourselves ugly.
fucking can't stand me.
That was
Anyway, thanks for the email, and for everybody that we haven't read your email, we will. We're getting there. There's a lot of them, and so you see, Ruben today. It's been a month. He probably gave up on us. Hell, he probably stopped
And
listening to
just
us.
so you know, it's not Brent and I. It's Will.
It's Will.
It's
Will.
Will.
Has a problem with length in
Will's
words.
problems.
Sorry, kind of.
That was cute.
That was fun.
All right, guys. Well, thank you. I mean, I have such a headache now from Hamster
Oh,
Town.
yeah, that's all. I can't stop thinking about it. I'll stop laughing tomorrow about Hamster Town.
I'm not gonna stop now.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, we love you guys.
Bye.
We'll see you again. Bye. Oh, fucking Hamster Town.
We are friends, digging each other.